Thursday, April 30th, 2026. We have reached day 62 of the Iran war, and the numbers hitting the desk of the National Security Council this morning are staggering. While Donald Trump is publicly urging Iran to give up and sign a peace deal, the reality behind the curtain is far more chaotic. I have spent the morning analyzing the latest Pentagon disclosures and the shaky state of the U.S. economy. A high-ranking Pentagon official just confirmed that this conflict has cost the American taxpayer $25 billion in just 2 months. But that is only the floor. Stay with me, because in this 10-act breakdown, I am going to show you the classified price tag of destroyed military equipment and the energy choke point that is about to push the U.S. economy over the edge. Let's look at the financial record. According to a senior Pentagon official speaking on Wednesday, the direct military cost of the war has already surpassed $25 billion. This figure covers everything from munitions to the massive logistics of the naval blockade. But here is the catch, that $25 billion does not account for the equipment that will never come home. We are seeing a burn rate of capital that far exceeds early war projections, creating a massive hole in the federal budget at a time when the Treasury is already under extreme pressure. According to the latest reports from Al Jazeera, the loss of military hardware is catastrophic. Billions of dollars worth of U.S. military equipment, including advanced drones, armored vehicles, and naval assets, have been destroyed or rendered inoperable in the combat zone. This is not just a loss of machinery, it is a loss of strategic capacity that will take years and billions more to replace. On the ground, the surgical strikes we were promised have turned into a war of attrition that is eating through America's high-tech arsenal at a record pace. To understand why this bill is so dangerous, you have to look at the state of the U.S. economy before the first shot was fired. The Council on Foreign Relations has just released a chilling analysis stating that the U.S. economy was already shaky before the Iran war began. Now it is in real trouble. Inflation was already a concern, and the sudden addition of a multi-billion-dollar war effort has created a perfect storm for a recession that could be deeper than anything we saw in 2008. Donald Trump has issued a new stern warning regarding the two most critical maritime veins in the world, the Strait of Hormuz and the Bab el-Mandeb. These are the global energy choke points. The White House is signaling that if Iran continues to threaten these routes, the U.S. will move from a blockade to an even more aggressive Iron Sentinel posture. The threat to these waterways is not just about oil, it's about the entire global supply chain. If these gates close, the shaky economy described by the CFR becomes a collapsed one. Let's talk about the impact on your pocketbook. As the threat to the Strait of Hormuz intensifies, oil prices are reacting with extreme volatility. CBS News is reporting that energy markets are bracing for a spike that could push domestic gas prices to levels never seen in American history. We are looking at a scenario where the cost of living for every American family is being dictated by the tactical decisions of naval commanders in the Persian Gulf. While the military cost mounts, the diplomatic rhetoric is hardening. On day 62, Trump has shifted from offering deals to asking Iran to simply give up. This all-or-nothing approach is a high-stakes gamble. It suggests that the administration is feeling the heat of the $25 billion price tag and needs a total Iranian surrender to justify the cost to the American public before the midterms. The administration is preparing to trigger snap-back sanctions, according to internal sources. The goal is to isolate Tehran completely from the global financial system. But the documents suggest a flaw. Iran has already prepared for this by deepening its ties with non-Western markets. We are attempting to use 20th century economic tools against a 21st century asymmetric adversary, and the results are showing in the shaky U.S. market numbers. In the next 72 hours, watch for two things. First, the Pentagon's updated casualty and equipment loss report. Second, the movement of energy futures as the Bab el-Mandeb threat level is reevaluated. If oil breaks the next resistance level, the real trouble the CFR warned about will manifest in a massive sell-off on Wall Street. The war on day 62 is no longer just a military operation. It is a fiscal crisis. $25 billion gone, billions in equipment destroyed, and an economy on the brink. Trump says, give up, but the data suggests this war is just beginning to take its toll on the American taxpayer. I read the documents so you don't have to. If this breakdown helped you see the true cost of the conflict, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you when the next filing drops.